Hey guys, so today I'm going to go over how to do the basic layering of a shag haircut. When doing a shag haircut, you can do it either on longer hair or shorter hair. This is what I'm just working with today. But this is just the basic outline that you can do on any type of hair. First, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut your parameters of the hair to get the length that you want. I'm just going to leave it where I have it today. Okay, so first we're gonna start by getting our baseline of our layers. So I'm gonna first take a center part down the middle, and it's gonna probably be about 1 inch wide. So we're gonna take this center part. Now I'm gonna turn her this way so you can see what I'm gonna do. So I'm going to cut it to where I want my layers to begin, but I'm gonna over direct it this way. So by over directing this way, you can see that the front is gonna be shorter than the back. So this creates more shorter layers to the front of the hair, longer layers to the back. Now, if we're doing the opposite thing, what you would do if you want it to be longer in the front, shorter in the back, more of like that A-line cut, you're gonna direct it back like this, and you can see longer in the front, shorter in the back. So we're gonna take this and bring it forward. And you can do your layers as long as you want or as short as you want. This will just be the outline for that. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm gonna go through and take perpendicular sections to that, and we're gonna cut those. So when I pull these up, you can see that her shorter layers end here from where I did that cut, and you're just gonna take the rest of the hair that you bring up and you're gonna cut it right there. So, and as I do this and go through and get more hair, I'm still gonna be almost over directing towards the front to create that shorter in the front, longer in the back. Same thing, it ends right here, so we're gonna go ahead and cut that. Grab our next section. Okay, now that I've done that, you can see what that haircut does is it takes a lot of the weight from down here, and we take that out, and it's bringing a lot more weight through up here. So if you want to make sure it's super layery, like if they have longer hair, you want to go through next. After we did that and brought it all the way to the top, you're now going to bring it out to the side, and you're gonna connect these sides. So You can see where it ends there. You're gonna kind of bring it out and just connect those just to make sure it's really layery through the bottom as well. So there's my short end. We're just gonna cut these little ends off. That also kind of helps create a better connection throughout, so it's not so much of a layers and then disconnect. Okay. Now we're gonna go through, now that we've kind of done the layering throughout, we're gonna give her a little bit of a fringy bang and just make sure the layers are cleaned up in the front. I'm gonna spray the front just a little bit. Out of the way, okay. So with the bang, first we're gonna find where her curve is on her forehead, and that's how big of a bang we're gonna do. So it's about right here. So I'm gonna start off by getting a triangle section. So we're first gonna take a smaller section within this triangle section, just straight down the middle. And we're gonna cut it to where we want her bangs to start. So I'm gonna do hers a little bit longer. So I'm gonna cut them there, and just remember, wherever you cut them, it's gonna shrink up usually. So make sure you do it just a little bit longer than you plan on cutting them. So then I'm gonna take half of that, and now I'm gonna over direct the bangs going this way. And what this does by over directing it the opposite way is it will give it a nice angle down. So I cut them this way, and then when I bring it back, you can see it kind of creates that angle that way. And we're gonna do the same on this side. Take a bit of the section in the middle and over direct it this way, just making a straight cut that way. Same thing, it creates kind of a angle on both sides. Once we have our center cut, we're gonna start from right there, and I'm going to take my shears and just go straight down from there. Kind of slicing down the hair. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same on this side. Find the end point, and I'm going to slice down, giving her some more face framing layers. Okay, then I'm gonna take her fringe and I'm gonna pull it straight up. So when I do this, let me turn her. So when I pull it up like this, you can see that there's a point at the top and the bottom is lower. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just cut that point off so it goes straight across like this. And that will just give a little bit more texture to her bang. So that way it's not so heavy in that front area. Just make sure it's all. There we go. Okay, so now that we kind of have the baseline, we've cut a lot of layers through it. We're just gonna go through and texture it, especially if your client has thicker hair. You're gonna wanna texture it a lot just because it will get really bulky and thick and stuff. So, I mean, that's kind of how my hair is. It's really thick. So you gotta go through and texture it, or else it's not gonna finish the look. So we'll start with her bang. Just go through, take your texture scissors through the front there. Then I usually kind of slice these down the front as well. This will just make it more wispy. Then we're going to take those pieces from the top and we're just going to kind of do a shear shattering movement. Where you take it and you kind of do this little flick with your wrist just to like texture it just a little bit more so it's not bulky on the ends. With the shag haircut, you want it as textured as possible. If you have thicker hair, something that you might want to do as well is go through and remove some bulk through this midsection of your hair. And I do that. I'm not going to do it a ton on her because she doesn't have a lot of hair, but you want to take your thinning shears and you want to weave just like this and just kind of slice down. And you'll kind of take that, like I said, and do it kind of through this midsection, and that will help get rid of some of this bulk through here if you have super thick hair. But for the most part, you're just going to be going through and texturing kind of through the ends. Yeah, that looks awesome. So as you can see, it's a very like layered haircut. Super cute. Brings a lot more volume up through the top. It's cute even just left like this, but I will style it real quick just to show you kind of how I like to style it. First, I'm going to throw in some of this IGK No Limit Volume Thickening Spray. I usually just take this right at the root, we'll spray some. There, take some through here. So first I like to kind of curl the bangs out just a little bit on the edges. So I'm using this Bio-Ionic. It's an extra long barrel and it's a 1 1/4 inch. So it's my favorite one. Use it all the time. But what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna take her outer edges of her bangs, like I said, and we're just gonna kind of curl them away from the face. And I'm gonna hold them for a second so they can cool off. Just like that. Coming at this side. Okay, and then I just like to take pieces of the hair and I want this to be like a messier look. So I'll curl like the midsection away from the face and then we're gonna leave like a chunk out like this. We'll go through and take pieces and do that. And before I shake it out, I'm just gonna let it cool. Go through and do that. Now the thing with this look is it's a messy look, and so it doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, it's kind of a piecey, you just taking pieces and just kind of curling them. And you can have some pieces be just as they are. You don't have to curl even every piece. Okay, once it's cooled off, I'm going to be using IGK's texture spray. This one's really great and it smells delicious. I've used it before, so I'm just going to go through and kind of spray. Break some of these pieces apart. Then I'm also going to take some and I just spray it in my hands and I get these front bang pieces. And I'll separate them the way I need to. A little bit more and make them piecier. So yeah, super cute. Hopefully that helped give you kind of an idea on how to cut the shag haircut. It's a lot of fun. I love it. Gives a lot of volume. If you have any questions, please leave it down in the comments down below. Yeah, she's looking cute. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you want more content on how to get these beautiful hairdos. So, bye.